Hello, and welcome to this PowerPoint on family literacy. Any good workshop begins with the environment. And for this workshop, I will hold it in my classroom, and I plan on sending home a formal invitation to all the parents to attend. And I will follow up on social media to invite them and send them a reminder. I'll, I will begin by welcoming each parent as they arrive into the classroom. I will have activities available for the children while I present the PowerPoint to the parents. And afterwards, we will have an activity that the parents and the children may do together. I plan to serve refreshments such as soda, sandwiches, chips, and cookies. I'll have door prizes available for the parents and the children, and I will also give a free book to each family who attends the workshop. Making the families feel welcome and offering all these freebies will encourage them to attend and also to return for the next workshop. Hello, my name is Regina Lockard, and I have worked with the Head Start program here in Pike County since 2016. I'm currently the lead teacher at Bevins Elementary Head Start, and today I want to talk to you about family literacy and why it is important to you. Here's the fact: when children are raised in homes that promote literacy, they end up becoming better readers than those who are in homes that are not literacy friendly. The key thing that I want you to do in this workshop is to realize that you, the parent, are your child's first teacher. And I want to help you to have a better understanding of what you can do to help your child become a better reader and how you can help your child develop a lifelong love of reading. I would like for you to just for a moment to close your eyes and just drift back in time to when you were a child. What were some of your favorite stories? Did your parents read those stories to you? Was curling up on the lap of a loving adult and listening to your favorite book, were those some of your favorite childhood memories? Would you want your child to have memories where literacy is seen as a positive part of their past? Think about that for just a moment. Your own literacy memories. Or was learning to read, is that a positive memory for you? What kind of memories would you like for your child to have? Did the way your parents approached literacy, did that make you a lifelong lover of literacy? Think about that for just a moment. How would you like to do things different with your child? Or would you want to repeat what your parents did with you? What is family literacy? Family literacy is a term used to describe parents and their children learning together. Simply put, it's what are you doing in your home to help your child become a better reader? As a parent, you are your child's first teacher, and the way you involve literacy into your daily life now is going to follow your child throughout their life. In many ways, the education your child receives at home is far more influential than their formal education will ever be. Think about it. When you were a child, who was your best teacher? Who did you learn the most from? How do I begin to give my child a love of literacy? I'm sure many of you may be thinking, okay, I know that promoting literacy is important to the future reading and school success of my child, but I don't know where to start, but I don't have time. But that's what you're for. You're the teacher. Believe me, I understand. I'm a working mother, and I understand when you say, ain't nobody got time for that. So let's just get started and see if we can cross some of those hurdles together. You're probably thinking that in order to promote literacy in your home, you have to read dozens of stories to your child each week, or you have to have a shelf full of books for your child. And while that would be nice, that's not practical for most working families. So what can you do to promote literacy in your home? Let's talk for a minute about what you can do if you don't have access to books in your home. First of all, most public libraries offer free books for you to use. They have magazines, videos, computers, and they offer lots of services. And also in this classroom, we have literacy backpacks, and you may check those out. And each backpack has a book, and it's filled with lots and lots of activities that go with that book that you can do at home with your child. And you can check those backpacks out, take them home, do the activities, enjoy them, bring them back, and get a new one. And there are also websites that offer hundreds of electronic books, and our school pays for each child to have access to this resource. And one of those websites is called Capstone. You can just ask, and I will give you the login information to these sites. So each child already, if you have access to the internet, your child has literally a library of hundreds of books. And also, Dolly Parton has an organization that sends a free book to each child every month until the age of 5 if you sign up in this area. And it's called the Imagination Library. So you have all these sources, and did I mention they're free, free, free? So you have already have lots of access to literacy materials for free if you don't have books in your home. Literacy activities can be simple. They don't have to be a formal thing like sitting down and actually reading or purposely doing a reading activity or a learning activity with your child. It doesn't have to be anything formal. Just sing songs with your child as you go throughout your day. While you're in the car, you're getting dressed, while you're preparing meals and so on. Finger play songs such as Five Little Monkeys, they are wonderful, wonderful ways to promote literacy. Poetry, recite nursery rhymes from when you were with your child. Storytelling, you don't need a book to tell a story. Tell stories that you already know or make up a story. Better yet, you and your child make up a story together. You can play a little game called Pass the Story. You can begin a story and then pass it to your child and let your child add and then go back and forth. And before you know it, you'll have this great story. And look for literacy teaching opportunities in the environment. Go on a letter hunt. Look for letters all around your home. Allow your child to see you use and enjoy printed words, such as reading the newspaper or a book. That's going to be one of the greatest ways that you can promote literacy is to allow your child to see you use and you enjoy reading. And again, I cannot stress this enough. You are the first and best teacher your child will ever have. And you cannot introduce literacy too early. Talk to your child often. Respond. When your baby coos, those little coos are one day going to be words. Ask your child lots and lots of questions about everything. Ask open-ended questions. Talk to them all the time, all day long. Parallel talk as you're doing things. Describe to your child what you're doing it, while you're doing it. Talk, 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 talk. And try to set some time aside every day to do some sort of literacy activity with your child. And the most important thing I want you to remember is enjoy every moment because they're going to be grown before you know it. So enjoy every moment and make every day with your child enjoyable. And remember, learning to read is a developmental process. It starts when a newborn hears you talking to them. There's no definitive checklist for how to teach a child to read. This workshop is just to help support you and your child as they develop literacy skills and become independent readers. This is a list of resources that I use to get the information presented in this PowerPoint.